Welcome to this one-day match between Australia and USA at Melbourne. With me in the commentary box is the outcome is that Staple has won the toss and elected to field. It definitely makes sense to bowl in these conditions. Reed. At the end of the innings, Australia have scored 7 for 233.
That's a pretty huge total by Australia. It really is a very big score.
USA Hogg is chasing that one. Play it away with comfort. That's racing away to the cover boundary. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Martin is in pursuit. Great shot by Johnson. He found... Let's see the action replay of that. Martin is after that one. Martin is not going to reach that. We can have a look at that again. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Martin is after it. Stroked through the covers. Well, that'll certainly beat the field. We can have a look at that again. Hayden is after it. That gets away.
He beat the batsman comprehensively, but the ball just didn't go to hand.
Picked up on the boundary by Hayden. A single to Johnson. That over-eased the pressure on the batting team. The required run rate is around 4 and over.
The bowler didn't keep it tight enough there. I'd be surprised if he stays in the attack.
Johnson facing. Martin is in pursuit. He's found the gap with that one.
Well, that was a classic.
Let's see the action replay of that. Kadich is after that one. He's got hold of that one out of the ground. We can have a look at that again. Johnson waiting at the striker's end. Hit straight at Kadich.
Richie, the role of the umpires is becoming more demanding, and it seems to be the actions of the players that are making it so.
Over-appealing and charging of the umpires is not only bad to watch, but it's rapidly becoming a scourge of the modern game. Sometimes, I believe, it's close to attempted intimidation. Let's see the action replay of that. Gillespie to Johnson. Kadich is chasing that one. 6. That takes Johnson to 43.
The field.
Let's take a look at that in Alexander is now facing. That's edged and out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match. This was the... McGrath continues. Hogg is after that one. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Hogg is not... Let's see the action replay of that. McGrath at the start of his run-up. Martin is after it. Stroke through the covers. That's racing away to the cover bound. We can have a look at that again. Martin is in pursuit. He's got it into the gap. Great shot by Ramiro, the fifth. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Martin is after that one. He's worked that into the gap. That one's gone to the fence. That moves him on to... We can have a look at that again.
Wait.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. McGrath, let's take a look at that in... Johnson waiting at the striker's end. Martin is chasing that one. There should be some runs here. That's racing away for 4.
He'll have enjoyed that one. It was...
Let's see the action replay of that. That was a no ball by Gillespie. Overpitched and smashed for 4. His 50 has come up off 14 balls. Now he needs to get his head down again and aim for the next landmark. Martin is after it. 4 more to Johnson. Johnson was very... We can have a look at that again. He's gone, caught by... Cracking catch. This was how... Gillespie to Masia. Kadich is in pursuit. That's out of the ground. That went a long... Let's see the action replay of that. He's really given that a whack. 6 runs. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Oh, that's gone a long way.
Great.
Let's see the action. Ramiro is now facing. That's wonderful bowling from McGrath. McGrath continues.
Wait.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath.
Well,
We can have a look at that again. Martin is after that one. Martin is not going to reach that. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Ponting is chasing that one. Edged through the slips.
He beat the batsman comprehensively, but the ball just didn't go to hand.
Let's see the action replay of that. Comfortably held by Hayden. It's not at all easy to pick the ball out. This was Staple waiting at the striker's end. Martin is after it.